The House passed the budget reconciliation bill today, May 22nd. The final vote was 215 to 214. Now, there were two Republicans who did flip and join in the vote with the Democrats. Those representatives are Thomas Massie of Kentucky and Warren Donaldson of Ohio. Now, this 1,100-page bill is moving forward to the Senate, and a lot of senators want more changes. Apparently, there aren't deep enough cuts. Why? Because this budget bill is going to leave a $4 trillion deficit. That's an increase to the deficit, by the way. Now, I've been covering a lot of the specific cuts, and once it goes through the Senate and it is passed and signed by Trump, I will go through everything that is finalized, because there are going to be changes. We just don't know exactly what those are and if they're going to hurt people more, because they need deeper cuts because of this deficit that is going to be left as a result of this. Now, there is so much included in this 1,100-page bill, and there are things that are even being buried. It's a lot to go through, right? It's a lot to digest. I've covered a lot of different cuts, all labeled in the videos on my page. However, there are things being buried, like the $150 billion that's being funded for the Golden Dome, the missile defense system. The $50 billion that's going towards building new construction for building another wall, Trump's big wall at the border. In addition to the billions being spent on this new construction of a wall, they're increasing the funds that's being allocated to Immigration Enforcement, Border and Security, ICE. ICE agents are all getting a pay raise. I already told you about the thousands of dollars they're receiving as a Christmas bonus. The 2017 tax cuts for the uber wealthy are being extended and made permanent. However, that group of individuals will also see lower individual taxes as well as decreased corporate taxes. Meanwhile, those of you who earn $157,000 or less will see an increase in your taxes. And some of the things I've covered in detail in other videos: increase in standard deduction, child tax credit will increase by $500. A cap on SALT deduction is raised potentially to $40,000. A state tax exemption raised to $15 million. There are temporary tax breaks for tips, overtime, and car loan interests, which will expire in 2028. Many of the clean energy tax credits passed in 2022 are now rescinded in this bill. Of course, work requirements for food assistance recipients, billions of dollars in cuts for Medicaid, SNAP. There are some Republicans that are saying that deeper cuts do need to be made. We will have to keep our eye on that as this bill moves forward to the Senate. There are tons of cuts for those individuals with student loans or those people who wish to have student loans in the future. There are also new rules for those individuals paying back student loans. Of course, individuals who are on Social Security, SSDI, those of you who pay taxes on that will continue to pay your taxes on that. You'll be taxed. This will hurt every American who isn't part of the uber wealthy, the 0.2% of the population in the United States, unfortunately. Now, we'll see what happens with the Senate. They do want to make deeper cuts, some of them. You know, they're going to be debating for weeks on end. So I will keep you updated, of course, for sure. If there's anything in particular that you want to know, if you have questions, if you don't understand something, please let me know. Reach out in the comments, message me, or email me anytime at jmamajams@gmail.com. I appreciate you being here. Please like, follow, and share so that I can continue to provide you with content.